How you doing, everybody? I'm Scott Jelnick with the Master Investor Academy, where we cover the 5 pillars of real estate investing. That's marketing, wholesale, rehab, rentals, and raising private money. And today I am sitting in my backyard, and I wanted to introduce you to a good friend of mine. His name is Mike Brown. He's known as No Money Down Brown. But I just wanted to introduce you. We've been sitting back here today, enjoying the day and enjoying the pool. He lives right across the lake from me, and we were talking about how just a few years ago, I say a few, but it was 2006. How we were sitting in this pool and we were talking about how many tens of thousands of dollars we were making every month. It was a different world back then. And then how in 7 and 8 the world collapsed on us. And then since then we've all had to restructure, reevaluate our businesses to create something completely new. And you guys know what I've done, and I completely changed my whole business to mostly the slow flips, free and clear rentals, and wholesaling. Well, Mike has done a completely different plan. And what he's doing is working out extremely well for him. And I actually refer a lot of my leads to him every month and make $1,000 on every lead. Sometimes I might make $2,000 or $3,000 a month just for referring dead leads to him. And he's making a huge business off of dealing with other people's dead leads. So I wanted to share this with you because it's a whole different business that most of you are not even aware of, and something that you can potentially either do in your market or you can refer to somebody who is doing it in your market. So anyway, I just want to introduce you. This is Michael Brown, and he can explain to you exactly what he's doing right now. Here you go.
Hey guys, doing? Like Scott said, my name is Michael Brown, and we did get beat up. The recession kicked everybody's butt. You know, it was interesting times, and I had to totally regroup. My portfolio got wiped out. You know, it was like starting from ground zero. You know, I always say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So it's been interesting, and what we fell into, our niche, is that we help the leads, like Scott alluded to. He gets leads that he can't, do anything with. These wholesalers and flippers need equity, so we work with sellers who don't have equity. Sometimes it's an investor who doesn't want to be a landlord, but in either case, we create an owner finance scenario for a buyer that we bring to the table, or a rent-to-own situation for a buyer, or lease option, some people refer to. So we contract with sellers, or we contract or do business with investors like Scott, and we bring somebody in who needs owner financing. Now, we don't make huge profits on the down payment, but we get either all or part of the down payment on every transaction. Scott alluded to, he refers leads that he can't work. Well, that would be a consumer transaction where he can't flip the contract to somebody who wants to retail it. So we'll get that person comfortable with owner financing versus becoming, say, an accidental landlord. So we contract with them, and then we sell our buyer position or our lease option position to another person who's looking for a rent to own or owner financing. So we get, like I said, the down payment part of all of it. We also work with investors who have a portfolio where they don't want to be a landlord. Small investors, large investors, and basically we have an arrangement where they would owner finance us or lease option for a certain amount, and we mark that up, and again we make our profits. So it's definitely a volume business. And I fell into it because we were buying properties when we were building portfolio where we were taking over people's payments. So one day the light bulb went off and I said, boy, this would be a good lead, but only for an owner occupant. Then I realized that there's tons of these leads out there. Now, I say that, and then I turn around and say this, that I don't highly recommend anybody go in this business because it's a lot of moving parts. But what I do recommend, if you're wholesaling, keep wholesaling, but find somebody in your market that is owner finance, that is doing a lease option, and sell them the leads for $1,000. It takes a lot of expertise. If you're in the Hampton Roads, Virginia market, hey, contact me at 757-438-3838 or visit my site at unitedfundingcorp.com. I would even consider training somebody if you're outside of my market, but I don't want to create competition here. So, but that's what we'll be doing. It's been working out well, like Scott said, and there's some other added bonuses to what we're doing too as far as residual income.
Well, that's all I wanted to share with you today, and I wanted to introduce you because what he is doing and what I'm doing, completely different businesses. However, we are both kicking it up a notch and doing really well with our businesses, but he's a completely different business model than what I've been teaching you guys so far. So I thought it was really interesting. If anybody's interested into what he's teaching you, it's a whole different model, but it's working out extremely well. In the market we're in today, it's a great business model to look at. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you on the next video.